YouTube, what's the deal? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for spending your time with me. We got another Playmaker production today, man. We're just gonna get right into it. But before we start, I just want you to know I don't own the rights to any of the clips or audio being used in this video. I know you didn't like this video, so please stop what you're doing and go ahead and go like that bad boy for me, and let's get into it. To start off with the MVP of the series, hands down, is Chris Paul. A unique stat to just tell you how much his worth is to this young group. He entered the game. They were down 7 on the elimination game, and he literally scored 27 of the last 35 points for the Suns before he checked out. When he checked out, they were up 24. The point guard himself was phenomenal. It took him 2 games to get his legs up under him, but you could tell once he had his legs, his shots was falling, and it was the Chris Paul series, man. Like, his 41 points to go out was needed, every last one of them. So shout out to Chris Paul for the MVP. Next we got Book, man. He had a very stellar game 1. Had that 40-point triple-double, his first career triple-double, and it just so happened to come in the playoffs. He was kind of quiet in the games in between that, man. Pat Beverly kind of had him in Rikers Island. If you don't know what that is, you can go look that up. But, you know, he ended up bouncing back and putting up solid performances to close the series out. He's going to need to play way better for them to win a championship, though. Like, he was doing his thing, but he was also taking a lot of shots to get his points. But, you know, nonetheless, D-Book was definitely that dude for them. However, this man right here with them chains on, DA, man, like, outside of the one game where he took 9 shot attempts when Zubac didn't play, dude was just dominant. Like, every time he got the ball in the paint, it was 2 points, it felt like. Rebounds, he was just there. Like, the Clippers did not have an answer for him. The man had a game-winning dunk in game 2. Like, he put Zubac on a poster for game. If that doesn't scream big time, I don't know what else does. In order to bring the championship home to Phoenix, it's going to start with DA in the middle. On to Paul George, playoff P, the man himself. I must be the first one in the NBA community to give you your flowers, Paul. You straight up earned them. 20 points in all of your playoff games. It's a respectable stat. You hear me toting the load while Kawhi was out. All of that is noted. Although you could have hit some free throws to sway this series in a different way, you were the man for your team when they needed you the most. And I repeat, no more Paul George slander will be tolerated on the channel. Next, we have Reggie Jackson, the man who went from not being in the rotation to being their second best player on the team. Reggie most definitely earned himself some bread this summer. And to be real, I don't know if Reggie got his superpowers back since Bobby Schmurder got out, but my guy was balling, and he most definitely earned himself some bread this summer. He was just flat out amazing. You can see on his stats here at just being the second best player when they needed him the most. You can see it on bro's face, like he was not ready for the season to end at all. I struggle between Terrence Mann, Pat Bev, and Mook here at the 3rd spot, but I'm going to go with Mook just off the simple fact that he was battling that knee injury, and his performances in games 5 and 6 were just, they were needed for the squad. A hard-body NBA vet that brought toughness, poise, and scoring, especially when he was able to deal with his knee in the end. He earned his keep. That's all I can say. Clippers most definitely don't have nothing to hold their head about. Playing and entering this series without their best player. Pushing this to 6. Really should have went to 7 had my boy Paul George not doinked them free throws. But we not going to play shoulda, woulda, coulda. This was the Clippers box score for game 6. Oh man, bro, how did I forget about Boogie Cousins? I'm tripping. Boogie came in and gave the Suns hell every time he stepped on the court. Ty Lue's adjustments with his rotations were pretty smooth. I respect Ty Lue. He showed me something this series. And then here goes the Suns box score. Just a solid performance from their 3 best players, and then to sprinkle in Jay Crowder, bringing his strike pack to Staples. Gotta appreciate the toughness he brings to this team. And this is just the box score of Game 6, and to close this video out, I have the Suns winning the rest of the finals. Like, I don't care who comes out the East, Suns in 6. So, but without further ado, man, I appreciate you sticking with me if you lasted this long to the video. This was a Playmaker production. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like, comment who you got in the finals, and subscribe, man. Again, thanks for watching, and have a great one.